Greetings everybody, Larry here, and welcome back to Larry's Fountain Pen for another pen review. On today's review, I'm going to be talking about the Magna Carta fountain pen. This fountain pen is made in India, and I believe the maker of the pen is Magna from India. So let's look at the pen, and we'll talk a little bit about it. Then I'll do a writing sample and the quote for today. It's a beautiful red swirl. This is a clear demonstrator with a resin body with the waves that gives it the detail, gives it that cool look that will kind of remind you of a lava lamp back in the days. It's got really a colorful, unique pattern of waves, and it is a screw top cap, as you can see, and the barrel, the converter can come right off. But what I like about this converter, it's a screw-on, screw-off converter, so that's going to keep it safe in there, right? So I like that. Now, get that in. So, you're probably thinking, can I use this as a eyedropper? Well, since it has that metal section in here, you might not want to chance it. But if you do want to chance it, that would be up to you. But, you know, I would agree that this would make a beautiful eyedropper. But the only thing is this one section right here in the pen. Since we have metal there, I don't think that's going to apply to this pen. So let's screw this back in, and we'll talk about this cool fountain pen. And I'll give it some juice it right there. But as you can see, very beautiful little squiggles up and down the barrel, as well as the cap, and all the way down even through the feed section. So the weight of the pen is 25.2 G's, and the length of the pen cap is 5.9 inches. And it does post securely for those who like to post their pens at a 5.2 inches. And this doesn't look too odd for me. I've done long writing sessions with and without the pen being posted, and my hand didn't get tired whatsoever. The band you see right there, as you close it right here, has the name of the pen. Make sure I say it right. Yeah, the Magna Carta. And it's very pronouncedly done, engraved in here, which I like. It looks really nice. And it has what it appears to be their logo, kind of a symbol. A cigar shape. And as you go up that finial, I like the way at the tip of the finial, it also continues to have that swirl red color all through the cap, from the tip of the finial all the way down to the end of the barrel, where it narrows down and it looks like a cigar. It's got a nice clip, and it will fit securely on your shirt with no problems whatsoever. Now, I picked this pen up on Mass Drop. Well worth the money. I really have had no issues with the fountain pen. It's been really just a nice pen. The trim is chrome trim with a torpedo-shaped body, and it tapers to a rounded point on the other end. which is nice and cool looking. It just looks also well made. It really is just a beautiful fountain pen. And they come in other different colors as well. But I didn't have a red one, so I thought I'd get me a red one. They come in the blue. It'll be this exact pattern or something close to it. Brown, of course, is the red. And they have one more multicolor one as well. The nib sizes are extra fine, fine, medium, broad, and double broad. It also accepts proprietary cartridges and converters. So let's go ahead and remove the cap. As you go down the barrel, there's nothing here that's going to be sharp, annoying, or to make you have an uncomfortable riding, because the grip, it's not a big grip, but it's big enough to handle large, chunky fingers. And it fits really well in the hand. And then we go down the barrel, and there is the beautiful nib. It's got an M for medium, and I'm thinking this is probably the Magna Carta logo here. It is a Bach nib. So, you know, this pen really has performed very well. I think they will resell them again on Mass Drop. You know, I'm not sure. The drop ended about a week ago, I believe, or 2 weeks ago. And I have the pen inked up with some Mont Blanc James Dean Rebel Red. So enough talking. Now let's get to writing, because that's the best part of the show. But before I go, again, they did some really nice work on the engraving on this center wide band that's at the bottom of the cap. Really nice job. Just all around a nice, affordable fountain pen. So, let's get to writing here. All right. And I guess I'll just post it because I can. Yeah. And made in India, I believe, by the gentleman.
Karan Kanakara, or
Yeah.
sorry, Hiran Kanakara.
Yeah. And the ink, I really like this color. Nice, rich red ink. Rebel Red. All right. Right. You know, I haven't had any ink flow issues. A nice, comfortable write. The nib did very well. And we'll do a little wetness. As you can see, it's laying down the ink. It's got a bit of wetness to it. That's cool. All right. So, let's get ready for today's quote. And we'll look this one up, and here we go. All right. And the author's name, the person who made the quote. Wolfgang. Okay, Mr. Announcer will read it to you. The quote for today.
Boldness has genius, power, and magic in it. Johann Wolfgang von Goethe.
There you go. So here you have it. A really nice, affordable fountain pen. I do like the swirls in it. It really looks nice. Too bad it has that metal section right here where the converter is going into, or this would have made a cool looking eyedropper. You know, I've never tried making an eyedropper with any metal components like that in there, so that would be entirely up to the individual to check it out to see if it works for them. But it's just really a sweet pen. I love the swirl, just playing with it and going round and round and round and round. You know, really like a level lamp. If you guys or any of you out there are familiar with the lava lamp, you know, you plug it up and when it gets hot, that lava just goes up and back down, up and down. Well, just think of this pen. You know, I'm really curious how this pen will function as an eyedropper. So who knows? Down the road, I may give it a whirl and check it out and see what happens, because I know it would look really cool for an eyedropper. Well, that's going to wrap it up with the pen review for today, my friends. And with that, I said, God bless, take care, and remember, don't text and drive. I will check you guys later.
Yeah!
Later, baby.